Okay, class, today we're going to learn about making outlines. Now, we've done sentence outlines before with our essays that we've done in class, but the kind of outline that we're going to make with our C.S. Lewis research paper is going to be a topic outline. So it's a little bit different, okay? But we're going to go over the rules today for the proper form of outlines. Make sure you have your Shirley textbook on page 450 at reference 205. Make sure you have your classroom practice 74 as well, and because those are the things we're going to be looking at today. Okay, so outlines. An outline is a way of organizing your information. Okay, so you're going to use your note cards to help you develop your outline. Okay, we're going to use a topic outline. We're going to write our information in single words or phrases. Okay, they have a set of rules that are unique to outlining. The first thing is the title. Your title is going to be centered on your outline. The title of your outline needs to be the same as the title of your report. Now, you might just name your research paper C.S. Lewis, or you might pick a more creative title to your research paper. But whatever the title of your research paper is, the title of your outline also needs to be the same thing. Okay? Now, same rules apply for titles of outline as other titles. You capitalize the first word, the last word, and other important words. Now, the next thing to talk about are Roman numerals. Okay? Roman numerals indicate the main topics of our research. So guess what the main topics of our research are? They're the headings that we made yesterday. Birth and family, childhood, education, adulthood, accomplishments, career, that type of thing, okay, that we made yesterday. Those are going to end up being our main topics. The main topics that you show in your outline should be what your paragraphs of the body of your research paper are about. Okay, so these are going to end up showing us what the paragraphs are about. You must always have 2 or more Roman numerals. A period comes after the Roman numeral. The first word, let me see if I can get this in the picture. The first word of the main topic is always capitalized. Okay, first word is always capitalized. Now, under your main topic, you're going to end up having subtopics. Now, subtopics are noted with capital letters. Okay, so main topics have Roman numerals, subtopics have capital letters. If you have an A, you must have a B. We can't, since outlining is a way of separating things, I can't separate something into one part. So if I have a subtopic, I gotta have at least 2. Okay, again, you're going to capitalize the first word. If under your subtopic you have more details that you need to note, you're going to use Arabic numerals. Those are the numbers we use in math class. Okay. Again, the first word in a detail is always capitalized. So here's some basic rules to think about when we make outlines. You can't have Roman numeral 1 without a 2. Can't have an A without a B. Can't have a 1 without a 2. Because outlining is a process of dividing. You cannot divide something into fewer than 2 parts. Okay. We always need to put periods after the Roman numerals or capital letters or numerals. We capitalize the first word in each entry. Okay, now here's a part we might not know that much about. Parallel form. Okay, now think about your main topics. Whatever you're going to use for your main topics, they have to be in parallel form. That means that all the main topics have to begin in the same way. They need to all be nouns or verbs, all be noun phrases or verb phrases, or all prepositional phrases. Okay, so think about what we have chosen for our main topics. Birth and family, childhood, adulthood, accomplishments, and career. These are all nouns. Okay, so whatever you use for your main topics, they all have to be the same part of speech. Okay, same thing with your subtopics. Whatever your subtopics end up being, they all need to start the same way. They all need to be nouns, or they all can start adjective with a noun, or all be verb phrases. Okay, Now, let's look at an example. So in this example, the topic that this person has chosen is going to be chores. And this is just is giving you an idea of what the general shape of the outline looks like. They're going to have an introduction, and then their first main topic, look at they're going to have first main topic, Roman numeral 1, second main topic, Roman numeral 2, third main topic, Roman numeral 3. Okay. They also set up here that they're going to have a title for their outline. And then look at under the first main topic, they have 1, 2, or A, B, C, 3 subtopics. Okay, subtopic A has 3 details to it, subtopic B has 2 details, and subtopic C doesn't have any details. That's okay. Main topic 2 just has 2 subtopics under it. Main topic 3 has 2 subtopics under it. So it looks like this is probably going to be the biggest paragraph, right? Okay. Now let's look at their finished version of their outline. Chores at home. They're going to have an introduction and a conclusion to their essay. Their first main topic is going to talk about inside chores. Their second main topic, they're going to talk about outside chores. Third main topic, they're going to talk about miscellaneous chores. Okay, so inside chores, outside chores, miscellaneous chores. You notice that these are all adjective, noun, adjective, noun, adjective, noun. Or you could just call it noun phrases, okay? So these all start the same way. Now let's look at their subtopics under main idea 1. Keep bedroom neat. Empty trash, wash dishes. Now these are verb phrases, right? But they're all the subtopics start the same way under the main topic number 1. So as long as A, B, C are parallel, which they are because they're all verb phrases, then it's fine. Okay. Now let's look under the subtopic A under main idea 1. Subtopic A, keep bedroom neat. Then they're going to have details about the bed, clothes, and floor. So all of the details under subtopic A have to have parallel form, and these do. These are all nouns. Noun, noun, noun. Now we move to subtopic B, empty the trash. Now the details under subtopic B must be parallel. Let's see if they are. Replace with new trash bag, take trash to dumpster. Verb phrase, verb phrase. So they are fine. Okay, so do you see what we're talking about with parallel form? All the details under a subtopic have to be parallel. All the subtopics under a main topic have to be parallel. And all the main topics have to be parallel. Okay? Okay. So what I want to do now is I want for us to look at Classroom Practice 74. So go ahead and grab that out if you don't have it out yet. Okay. Classroom Practice 74. So in this practice, we are supposed to copy the notes that are along the side here into the proper form for an outline. Okay, they want us to use correct outline form. So go ahead and grab your Classroom Practice 74, and we're going to do this one together. Okay, now I hope you see that this is the title of the person's outline. Okay, this is the title of the person's outline. So we're going to center that on the page over here, collecting shells. Okay. Now, we have an introduction here and a conclusion here, and then they've gone ahead and in bold, they have given us what the main topics need to be so we can tell where their main topics are. Okay, so I'm going to put introduction here. Okay, now I don't know where to put the conclusion because I don't know where the last line is going to be, so I'll do that at the end. Now, our first main topic is going to be searching for shells. And I hope you remember that main topics are noted with Roman numerals. Okay, so searching for shells. I'm going to do a Roman numeral 1. I'm going to come in just a little bit. Roman numeral 1, period. Searching for shells. Now, one thing I need to make sure to do is I have to capitalize the first word of my entry. Searching for shells. Okay, so that's the main topic here. So I need to try to determine which of these items are going to be subtopics, and then which ones are details. Okay, searching for shells. Let's see, I have when to search. That's going to be one of my subtopics. What to take. Now, is that a detail about when to search, or is that a new subtopic? Well, what to take doesn't have anything to do with when to search, so it's going to be a new subtopic. Okay, so my first subtopic, now when you have your Roman numeral here, when you go to make your subtopic, you indent from the Roman numeral. Okay, subtopic A, capitalize when to search. Okay, what to take, that's not a detail that goes under here, that's a new subtopic, so I need to label that with a B. What to take. Now the next item says flashlight, bag, or bucket. Now does that have to do with what to take? Yes, so those are details that are good that go with what to take. So I'm going to indent again. I start with my Arabic numbers now. Flashlight, capitalize the first entry, or the first word of the entry. Number 2, bag or bucket. Okay, now let's see what they're talking about next. Where to search. Now that doesn't have anything to do with what to take, so that must be a new subtopic. Where to search. Now the next item says clams in sand, snails under rocks, scallops in eelgrass. These are all where places, right? So this is going to be all details that go with where to search. Clams in sand, snails under rocks, scallops in eelgrass. Okay, so this looks like, because we got another bold word here, so this is going to be our second subtopic, or second main topic rather. So I need to line up my Roman numeral 2 needs to line up with Roman numeral 1. So I'm going to go back over here. Basically, you try to think about lining up your periods. Mine got a little bit too far to the right, but it's pretty close. Lining up your periods on your Roman numerals. Cleaning shells. Okay, so let's look at these things. Boil for 5 to 10 minutes, soak in alcohol, pull out meat, dry in sun. Okay, so these are all only related to this, and they're not related to each other. So I don't really have details. These are all going to be their own different subtopics. So, A, boil 5 to 10 minutes. B, soak in alcohol. C, pull out meat. And D, dry in sun. Now you see how all these start with verbs? Okay, they're all parallel. These ones started with nouns. Okay, they're all the details under the where. Okay, now new main topic, Roman numeral 3, displaying shells. Displaying shells. Okay, mounting, labeling, use scientific name, tell where, when, and who found it. Okay, mounting, labeling doesn't have to do with mounting, but it looks like use scientific name and tell where, when, and who has to do with the labeling. So I'm going to use these two as details that go under the labeling. So this will be A, this will be B. A will be mounting. B will be labeling. And then these two are details about the labeling. So they're going to get 1, use scientific name, scientific name. Number 2, tell where, when, and who found it. And then our conclusion. Okay, so we got all this information in proper outline form. We have 3 main topics. Okay, each main topic has a few subtopics. Okay, and then a couple of the subtopics have details that go with them. Okay, now let's look at the very bottom of the page down here. Okay, it says to place an X in front of the items that are parallel. So we need to see which of these are already in parallel form. And let's see, wingless insects, aquatic insects, flying insects, insects that bite. Okay, well hopefully you can see that this one and this one and this one are in the same parallel form, but this one is not. Okay, these are all noun phrases, and this one's different. Okay, so we would put an X in front of these 3. Okay. Okay. So what I want you to do is go over those references. Okay. On your chapter checkup 76. This is on page 182 in your workbook. Before you watch the video for tomorrow, I want you to see if you can do this outline part here, okay, on the 2 types of trees. I want you to, it's a very short one. I want you to see if you can put it in correct outline form, okay? And then tomorrow we'll start our video by checking your work. And then we'll kind of go on to thinking about what our essay outline is going to look like, okay? Okay, guys, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.